A Mandelstam in Guthrie Clothing. Your dad tells stories, Mum said, and so I'm reluctant to, because I know what stories are now for me. Lies, sure, but also nets full of late aspiration. All an education's gotten me is distance and vocabulary enough to maybe be precise about what haunts. Storyless, how to proceed. Pastiche is not a procedural heritage of my class background, nor is dialectical spoofing. No pastiche, then. No goofing on voices like or unlike my own. Symbols? When your dad says money, he means another old car on its side in the yard, Mum said, and so I'm reluctant to use symbols because, equated with lies, they are not the story or its excuse. Something happened, though, always does. I ran, full tilt into books. The forest they are, the city they are, the me not home they are, the me at 40 they are becoming. As dreaming at lucid dawn, I hear, last month, an internal critic refer to me as, quote, a Mandelstam in Guthrie Clothing. Osip Mandelstam, of course, Woody Guthrie, of course, my durable, unlikely godparents. I see what that inner critic in the dream means. I am becoming more hermetic and more populist at the same time. It's true. Ask me to read my poems, and as a defense, as a persona, as late aspiration, as a pretense of connection with my origins, I pull on my slouch cap. I get out my songs, harmonica, and confusions. But let insomnia have me, or the anonymity of travel, or the isolation of illness, and I'm parsing, coining joint words, genuflecting to Polish literature, revising poems in copies of my old books, finding otherhood in the cryptics of Paul Celan. Form is the invention of accuracy. I want a poem whose each line is worthy of pause, whose each line is pause enough to be a poem unto itself for those who may hear its bent lilt. A poem whose whole is an irrefutable addition. To what? Joy's great escape. From what? Facility's grapes of wrath. Between such poems, for know they are rarely actualized, I prefer to extend a community of epiphany, anecdote, sincerity, and encompassing humor. I like to be actively sharing while the antisocial monkish bits pick at each other resolutely, if minutely evolving. Your dad can sing the Strawberry Roan while he dismantles the toaster, Mum said, but this braided rug of old nylons and rags has taken me 3 years off and on. This red bit of braid was worn by me as hand-me-down smock before your time. This greeny red bit I washed, but it still shows your grandmother's final attempts at words. They came out physical. I sing that Strawberry Roan song myself now, and bread gets buttered, but it's Mum's kind of slow history work I stand on.